Friends, today we are going to look at how does news reach our living rooms. First, the news about what is happening daily in the world is collected and sent to newspapers, television networks, and through social media. Many media organizations have their own correspondents who explore locations and report live from there. All images and interviews then reach the radio stations via the satellite. From there, the picture and sound signals are transmitted to our homes. We receive them with the latest digital technology. But who collects the news? That is the question. News agencies all over the world collect news, edit them, and then sell them to the newspapers, radio, and television. The largest agency is the American Associated Press. We should always get information from several types of media, that is, newspaper, magazine, television, or radio networks, to get a good insight into current events. But how are sound and image transmitted? Radio and television broadcasters broadcast electromagnetic waves from a high transmission tower. It is so high that the ultra-short waves can have the largest possible range. These waves always travel in a straight line, just like the sun rays. They cannot go through a mountain, so there is no reception behind a mountain, but at that zone. The curvature of the earth is an obstacle too, and the waves cannot encircle the earth. This problem is solved by satellites. Radio waves are sent in a straight line to the satellite, which then sends them to another point on the earth, again in a straight line. We are having a lot of digital technologies in our hands today, but what is digital technology? Earlier, electrical signals were transmitted via home antennas or cables laid underground. These signals got converted into picture and sound in our television sets. This technique was slowly replaced by another technology called digital technology. In this technology, the electrical signals of images and sounds are converted into impulses and encrypted or coded in numbers. The image and the sound data are decrypted or decoded in our homes so that we can see the original programs. New television sets can decode by themselves, but old ones need a small additional device that's called set-top box. The digital signals can also come from the radio stations to our homes. This is done via cable, antenna, or satellites. How is live news made? Many broadcasters have their own correspondents. They send the latest news from within the city from far off places. The television teams are equipped with a broadcasting van so that we can see the pictures and reports live. That is exactly at the time when they are recorded. These broadcasting vans are equipped like a studio and can send everything to us via the satellite. In times of crisis or in war zones, reporters often have just a telephone at their disposal. In such live transmissions, the connection is often jerky and keeps on breaking. Last question will be coming into your mind. That is, how does one receive foreign stations? Some foreign stations, such as those of the neighboring countries, are fed directly in the cable network. Other foreign stations can be received only via the satellite. For this, one needs a satellite dish, a receiver, and a decoder. Since there are several television satellites in space, One must align the dish with the satellite whose programs one wishes to receive. Did you know that in 1850, the founder of the German news agency Reuters sent the first news via carrier pigeons? The first live television transmission in history was the inauguration of the Olympic Games in 1936 in Berlin. Do you know digital is derived from Latin word digitus, which means finger? This is because one can count with the help of fingers, and digital data is data in binary code. Thank you so much.